Let's make our render distance like 8. Let's turn on them clouds, yeah. View bobbing. Let's turn it to fancy. Clouds, turn those on. Get on some nice weather, yeah. Yeah, that looks much better. Oh, we already got some stuff. I say we go get some stone and build ourselves a furnace. I wonder what would be a good topic. Maybe I could talk about the art of, oh crap, I'm lagging, of staying focused and motivated. Oh my god. No. No. Whew. That's close. Oh my god. He's right there. I just need a little bit more space. So anyways, staying motivated. It's especially hard now with that damn phone. I struggle a lot with staying focused, especially when there's like short form things that can give you immediate gratification. Like if you go on your phone and watch a YouTube video or something, you can watch somebody else do everything while you do nothing. And in a way, it's kind of we're still satisfying our desire to do things. We just don't have the drive to do them on our own, so we kind of vicariously live through the people we see online and stuff, which I don't think is inherently a bad thing. I think there's a lot of good that comes from it, being able to learn a lot from things and become inspired from people. But I think myself and many others, I'm sure, take it to a extreme where you become almost stagnant in your life, and you don't do the things that you really want to do because you're so stuck in your ways with the immediate gratification. I've gotten in and out of that loop a couple times in my life, and I guess I could talk about some of my strategies almost as a reminder for myself, but also for anybody who wants to practice being more present and actually doing things rather than watching other people do them. So the first tip I have is find something that you like. If you see yourself gravitating towards a certain topic or a certain thing that interests you and you kind of hyperfixate on it, that is definitely a sign for you to go delve deeply into it, you know? If you're fortunate enough to come from a family or a situation like life circumstances, I guess, where you can try many things, then you should. I noticed that as a collective, we are really scared to go out and try new things, you know, out of fear for being bad at stuff, which kind of sucks if you think about it. So much of the joy that you get out of doing things is being bad at them first and then seeing your progress. And if you're immediately good at things, you'll never get to experience that joy of improvement. Oh my god, I'm lagging. How am I lagging in a single player world, dude? What the hell? I'm not even frame lag, I'm just getting like network lag. Anyways, that's my first step. Find something that you you're really, 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 really interested in, and start doing it. The best way to replace a bad habit is to, or the best way to get out of a bad habit is to replace it with a better one. You've probably heard that a million times, and that's because it's very, very, very true. I think that if you want to stop doing things like doom scrolling or just rotting in your bed, you need to start doing a thing, anything, even if it's nothing too grand. Like, if you start 1 minute a day doing something new to replace 1 minute of something lame, like laying in bed all day and doing nothing. No offense to anybody who does that. I mean, I love doing that myself. Eventually you'll get into a routine and want to be doing that more than you already are. A good example that I can give in my life is I started woodworking. And it was for a class at first. So I was kind of, required to do it. But it doesn't matter what the circumstances are that get you doing something new, as long as you do it, right? So I started doing woodworking this past semester, and at first I liked it a lot, but it was a long, strenuous process of, you gotta cut out the wood to the piece you want, you gotta design the whole thing of whatever you're building, and then you gotta do all the work in between. It's not quick. It's the least immediately gratifying thing, I'd say. There's a lot of patience involved, and I struggled with that a lot at first. Like, I definitely wanted to kind of skip to the end and see my finished product. But over time, the more I did it, as I was required to for my class, the more I found myself kind of really, really, really looking forward to it. That was the one big thing I looked forward to during my week, is the woodworking class. Getting to learn new techniques and work on my projects that I was doing. And I just started off by going to the class because I was required to. It's just like, setting your requirements for yourself. A quote that I think about a lot that I heard one time is that when motivation runs out, all you're left with is discipline. And if you don't have that, then you won't be doing anything. And that's really true. If you... Whoa, slime. If you are someone who needs motivation to do everything in your life, you will struggle when it's time to do things that you need to, not just things that you want to. You need to kind of teach yourself routine and discipline, because that's what will keep you doing the things that are important to you in your life, not motivation. Motivation comes and goes, Like, I love drumming. It's something I've done for a lot of my life now, but I'm not always motivated to do it. But I do have things that keep me, accountable doing them anyways, like I play in a band and stuff. And that helps me stay in practice at least. I might not be getting any better by a large margin, but at least I am playing it at the very least once or twice a week. So it's things like that. If you have also people, as other people keeping you accountable, is a really good way. But yeah, just find ways to integrate that thing that you want to do into your life beyond just buying something so you can start a new hobby. It's really easy to just buy shit online and then fall out of love with it. I hear an Enderman. Where are you at? Where are you at, man? Oh, got some iron. Now, saying all that, I wish I had a way to continue woodworking, because I do have ideas that I want to do, but beyond college I will no longer have access to a wood shop. I'm a college student right now, in case there's people who are listening who don't know me. I'm in my 5th year of college, and I'm just about at the tail end of my academic career. I'm looking to do some more PhD stuff, or to pursue a PhD rather, but that's up in the air, and it's, you know, dependent on if my application's any good. What the hell is that sound? What the hell was that? Ooh, I'm almost out of food. I think I'll look for some water and maybe a little bit of diamonds, and then I'll go to surface. Oh shit. Not a bad cave. I play a lot of Minecraft UHC, so whenever I see gold, I get excited. In Minecraft UHC, you really need gold to make golden apples, because those help heal you up. But when I see it in caves in regular Minecraft, I realize I don't need it as much. It's not as necessary. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a YOLO jump. And these guys are gonna be on my ass. Oh fuck. Get me out of here, dude. Ow. What's this guy's problem? Another thing I could say regarding that topic, which just occurred to me, about motivation, is a lot of the times, or maybe not motivation, but talking about pursuing passions and things you're interested in. A lot of the time we're motivated by the people around us, you know. I've always felt that when I work alongside other people, I feel more accountable. Whenever I'm back home with my sister, I always go to the gym more than I regularly would. So if you have a way of getting somebody involved in your vision, that'll help you so much. If you have a significant other, you know, and you don't have to do the same thing, but if you would both acknowledge that there's things that you want to do and you want each other to keep each other accountable, that's a really good way. Oh man, get away from me, dude. Whoa. Whoa! I must be X-raying. I must be X-raying. What is that? That was crazy. How much iron I got? 61? It's probably good enough, right? Probably good enough for now. I see some more. Oh my god. There's diamonds everywhere, man. Oh shit. You go mine my diamonds for me. Thank you. Whoa. I don't think I've ever died to a creeper. I say that and one's gonna follow me and he just absolutely fuck me up. Watch. Maybe not. Whoa. There's more cave this way. Alright. Not too shabby of a cave, no? This skeleton is scaring me. I don't want anything to do with that guy. Ow, fuck. Dude, fuck off. Please. Oh, the diamonds. Oh, shit. Yo. You got a problem, bro? Here's what we're gonna do. Where you at? Alright, I'm gonna jump him. Bro, he's a sniper. Oh, oh, oh. That was almost it for this video, dude. Could have been really bad. Oh man. I've been wondering about how to make friends when you're an adult. Every year that I get older, I get a little bit worse at making friends. Like, I don't think that it... Maybe I shouldn't say worse, but it becomes a little harder, I notice. And I guess I attribute that to me getting worse at it, but maybe it's just the circumstances around me, no? But, I don't know, it's not as easy as it once was. I think a lot about when I was really young, and how making friends was almost a little too easy sometimes. If you were a kid, you just walk up to another kid and just be like, hey man, let's go play something. And that was it. But nowadays, you gotta have a rhyme and a reason, otherwise you're kind of suspicious. But, I don't know. It's not like I am envious of children. I definitely understand why it's easier. It's, because you're a kid. I guess finding that reason to be around other people and meet new people is a bit hard. I think college for me was the reason, or was the connector between me and other people. But now that I'm graduating, I don't know. I don't particularly want to only have work friends. I think that's kind of sad. I want to have friends outside of work as well. Maybe I need to like pick up a sport or something. Or I play a lot of sports, but like pick up a sport more in an organized format. I go play at a rec league or some shit. I hear the gym is a good place to meet people as well. Not sure. Dude, I am slaughtering. Alright, I think I'm gonna get atop a tree and set up some furnaces and maybe a little viewpoint. Although a viewpoint isn't very helpful when your render distance is 8 chunks. Let's bump it up. Okay. Alright. There we go. Let's split that in half. Throw some of that in there. Throw some of this in there. I think we can get another couple furnaces going. Oh, I don't have an axe. Maybe a few more furnaces going on some iron. Yup. Let's do that. Boom. Oh, I put all my coal in here. Recently I've been trying to reach out to my high school friends again, but it's a little demoralizing. I don't know, I reach out to them, but it's a little hard to get them as interested in talking as I am. I'm not someone who's, I guess, easily discouraged by people telling me no. Like, if they don't want to hang out, that won't stop me from reaching out again. But eventually it does get to you, you know? I've been trying for a while to reach out to my high school friends, but they just don't seem as interested in talking as I am. Which is fine. I know it's kind of the way the world goes. You know, people grow apart. go. Got all my... Yeah, got all my stuff. Cool. I think I should make a diamond pickaxe for sure. For sure. And I don't really want to use an iron sword, so I'm going to make a diamond one. Fuck it, we'll make a diamond chestplate too. And some iron armor. And boom! In college, I got a lot better at enjoying my time alone. But I think it's much easier nowadays with the advent of like technology and television and all that stuff, you know, and just YouTube and shit like that. It's really easy to hang out by yourself and not get bored. But I got a little too good at it. And nowadays I kind of just prefer hanging out by myself almost, if that sounds weird. Like, I know it's not true. If I had the opportunity to be around like my friends and hang out with people, I did it as opposed to being by myself, I'm sure I'd have a much better time. But sometimes I guess my laziness keeps me by my lonesome. It's a weird thing. I'm not really sure how to describe it. Wow, I got so much resources in just one mining trip. Some things I want to try out are, I really want to try out photography. Oh, baby! This is pretty huge. I'm robbing them. I think this is where I'll live for a little while. I'm gonna rob them really quick though. I'm gonna go tame that cat as well, once I get some fish. Yeah, as I was saying before, I got really interested, or not interested, but really attached to just kind of hanging by my lonesome, or with my girlfriend. We kind of just really like hanging out with each other, and sometimes it's really easy to get stuck in that and forget that it is important to hang out with friends and stuff. But I think that sentiment is carried over, and she's gone. She's elsewhere. You know, it's long distance right now. But I still kind of just hang out by myself all the time, which isn't very good. Whoa. Whoa, barrels everywhere. There's nothing in these. These guys are poor, dude. This village sucks. Whoa. What is going on in here? Is this a double? Is this a double temple? What is this? I'm kind of confused. Holy shit! Oh my god! Remember earlier when I said I never died to a creeper? Bro, I almost did. Okay, I don't think that spider is gonna kill me because it's light out. Yo! Smithing templates. Some of this stuff. And I'm gonna take this gunpowder because that will be useful someday. Did I check this chest? Oh, baby, 4 smithing templates? Bro. I'm rich. 6 smithing templates? Yo, this is the craziest fucking desert temple I've ever been in, dude. This Gotta get this TNT. Okay. Let's get out of here. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh no. The sun is setting. But there's things I need to do. Sorry, bro. Excuse me. I want to check my watchtower. Oh. Oh. Don't mind if I do. Alright. Gonna go over to this. Oh, shit. Okay, they're gonna fight each other. They're all gonna fight each other. It's fine with me. These guys are fucked up. Forgot who the enemy really is. Bro. Bro. Get out of here. 2 obsidian. Gold pants. A fortune shovel. I'm not really sure what a fortune shovel is really good for, but... Yo, you made me place the bed. Oh my god, bro. I placed the obsidian in the wrong block because this asshole. Whatever. You get weird hunger if they hit you now? That's fucked. Oh my god. Dude. You're an asshole. Things are kind of strange in this fucking desert. Is crying obby hard to break? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. I'll just put that there. We need 1 more block. I'll just move this top one down. Now we can go to the nether whenever we feel like it. Boom. And we got some gold too. Let's light this portal. Nice. Give it a little peek. No? Give it a quick sneak peek. Oh my god. Oh! Bro, where did you come from? Hello? What the fuck? Hello? Okay. That was weird. I think my game lagged out and the creeper just didn't explode. He was getting edged. Yeah. Getting some XP. Can't really see any. No way. Yo. This is pretty lucky. I bet there's a bad. Oh!